Well, joining us now to discuss more of these issues in more detail is Ross Gerber, President and CEO of Gerber Kawasaki. Well, Ross, thanks for joining us. We're seeing these increasing tensions between the US and China. What kind of impact's that going to have on corporate America?
Well, I think that we've already seen, and it started, under Trump, this rejiggering of our relationship with China in a way that's much more adversarial. But at the same respect, we need each other to prosper in business. So it's this really, I would say, tight dance between geopolitics and really politics and business and money. And so we need each other in a lot of ways, but at the same respect, we've been diversifying and creating greater rivalries with China. So I tend to feel that the Chinese care more about money than anything else. And so their relationship with the United States is incredibly important to their long-term success.
Ross, Wall Street's had a lacklustre start to the month, hasn't it? And of course, we've seen factory activity weakening across the United States. In your view, are we heading towards a recession?
Well, it's really hard to tell because it's going to be predicated on how far the Fed goes from here. So where we think the rates are now is a neutral rate, and we've seen the 10-year rate come down to 2.6, 2.65 as they've raised the short-term rate. So what the market is saying is that the Fed is almost done raising rates, and if they overdo that, they do put the economy at risk for recession. But right now in the United States, we have a very strong economy with the backdrop of weakening economic conditions. So it's really a very, as I said, tight dance if they can get this right. But we hope that they err on the side of growth, not on the side of causing a recession.
More positive news from big tech earnings, though. Microsoft, Tesla, for example. Do you think the worst is over for those kind of mega cap tech stocks?
Well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because it's been an incredibly difficult quarter for all businesses across the world last quarter. So my basic belief is really it's only going to get better from here. I mean, between the war and soaring inflation and supply chain issues and COVID lockdowns in China, the fact that businesses have done so well is really why the markets rallied, because the expectations were so low. So, July was a really good month for business. We've started off August on the right foot. We're seeing production in China solid, and business in China has picked up, as well as the United States economy continues to be strong. And the biggest risk being Europe, with soaring energy prices and governments that are in disarray, and really an inability to deal with it on the short term. So we think Europe has the biggest risk right now, and China is also seeing a massive slowdown. So the United States is the best market in the world right now, and that's where investors should be focused.
Well, Ross Gerber, President and CEO of Gerber Kawasaki, thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you.